I'm Sharice Nicole with EUR Web and CNikki.com. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada for the 2012 Soul Train Awards. All aboard. Something that's so great about Soul Train is everybody grew up on Soul Train. Yeah. So what's one of your all-time favorite Soul Train memories?
Man, Rick James doing Super Freak. And me and my brothers were in the living room. We were supposed to be doing chores, and Rick James came on with like his leather jacket on with his chest out, and it was like all glittery. And I was like, I want to go to school like that on Monday, but my mother was like, I couldn't do it.
Wow, so you didn't slick on the baby oil and the Jerry curl?
No, but I did go to school next day singing Super Freak the whole day. Not even knowing what a Super Freak was at the time, but I later found out what it was.
And did Soul Train influence your style and the way you dressed and the way you wore your hair?
Yeah, I really did. I remember, of course, Jody Watley and Shalimar and Jeffrey Daniels, so they were, the big hair. Back in the 80s. I still got the big hair.
Still rocking the modern style of the big hair.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
One thing I remember about Soul Train is that everyone had to lip sync, and the only people they let sing is Marvin Gaye and Patti LaBelle. And I couldn't figure that out. I'm like, we got a little something too. Hey, Don.
And that is terrible because I'm not good with lip syncing.
Yes, yeah, we don't do the lip syncing thing. So that was, but it was still wonderful.
Yeah.
Still wonderful.
Did you guys ever perform on the show? And
We did.
and you had to do the lip sync.
We had to lip sync.
Was there any mishaps?
It was.
It's hard. It's so hard lip syncing, especially when you got a crowd that's like, yeah. So it's a little hard, but we pulled through it.
Soul Train, just seeing people with Afro puffs, doing splitting down, and you know what I mean, the rerun and all that. And I feel like it has such a rich history, and I'm thankful that I got to be part of the legacy before it was over. It was one of the first shows I got to do, some years ago, and Don Cornelius was still back there like directing, and I was like, oh my goodness, he's still here doing it. And it just shows how passionate he was, throughout his whole life. And
So how does it feel to be here and be performing?
Yeah, I'm really excited right now. Not only, just being on stage, but also the fact that I'm honoring Tina Marie. Like, that's really special. So I'm very, very excited. She paved the way for people, women like me, to sing R&B music, to sing music from the soul, to break the barriers, and to really prove that music is feeling. And so I'm really, really honored to be able to do that, and I'm so excited. But
So you were watching it when Shamara Moore was the host.
yeah, and then I got the rerun. I got some of the reruns, but yeah, no, I got some.
The
newer version, the newer Soul Train, yeah.
Soul Train. All right. So Soul Train line or Cha-Cha Slide?
Man, they asked me to do it earlier. She asked me to do a move. Soul Train line is funner because it's more it's more you. So you can express, what it is that you feel, as opposed to Cha-Cha Slide. Everybody's doing the same thing, but yeah.
That's how you know when you got a star in your hair when they're like, I want to do the one that's just me.
Yeah.
What's your first Don Cornelius experience?
Well, you know what? Back in the days, Play and I were actually on Soul Train. We performed on Soul Train a few times, but what was really thrilling was the first time we were on, he allowed us to participate on the Soul Train line. We went down the Soul Train line, and they never let artists do that. So yeah, if you go back, there's some old footage back in the days of me and Play coming down the Soul Train line, and man, that was like the biggest thrill. I was like, I could die today. You know what I mean? You can't tell me I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it.
But I remember Shamar Moore. I remember. But I actually like when I first moved to LA, I sang background for Tyrese, and he was performing on Soul Train. So I sang background for him on Soul Train. So that was I guess that's my fondest moment.
You got to be on Soul Train.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
What's nostalgic to you about Soul Train?
It's just a wonderful thing. I mean, Don Cornelius left a legacy, and we just need to keep that alive. And it's great. I remember my first time performing on Soul Train. I was nervous, scared to death, and he just calmed me down and assured me everything's going to be all right. I remember seeing Aretha Franklin, James Brown, and Marvin Gaye, and Stevie Wonder. I was like, wow, it's my turn. And my brothers and I, it was incredible, an incredible thing. I never forget it. And I love Soul Train. It helped my career and my brother's career along. And, I'm here now.
Can you remember what song that you sang when your first time?
I think it was Shake Your Booty, I think it was.
Shake Your Booty.
Yeah.
Wow, my first Soul Train experience was when I first came out in '96. I came out and I went to the actual Soul Train studio and we did Pony and it was just it was a great experience for me. Don Cornelius was there. He pulled me to the side and was like, "You're a great talent. You're going to be here for a while." So that was just great to hear and that was my first experience with Soul Train and it will forever be remembered. Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing, man. Just being congratulated by that brother, man, and him just just supporting the movement. I got to get on Soul Train and just do my thing. Like he just like, oh, just do your thing and just rock out. And so that was just a blessing, man. And the fact that it's still here and we get to help, you know what I mean, help keep that fire burning. Nothing bigger than that.
I'm Sharice Nicole. Thanks for watching and always remember, peace, love, and support.
Right there.